Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something kind of fun that I wanted to do. It's a drugstore first impressions video slash tutorial because they're not all first impressions. I thought it would be kind of long to do an entire face of first impressions. Those videos are always so long, so I wanted to kind of keep it a little bit shorter because I'd like to talk a lot. So this is the makeup that I came up with using all drugstore products. I enjoy how it turned out. There are some products that are good, some that I wouldn't recommend, but overall I think most of these were pretty much a hit. I know in my last video or 2 videos ago, I don't know when I said it, but I was gonna upload twice a week. Obviously that didn't happen because that was like a month ago. Actually, it's probably more like 3 months ago since I've last uploaded, and I wanted to apologize for that. It's just not something that I could keep up with, especially with my school situation. It just wasn't going to be possible for me. I was taking a course that I was having a really hard time with, that I needed to get my degree, and that just had to be my focus at that time. So I apologize for making a false promise if you were looking forward to 2 videos a week. So I did pass that course, so I'm no longer taking it, thank God. So for the time being, I'm going to try to commit to 1 video a week. I'm gonna start off small, and then if I feel like I can take on more, I will. But I just don't wanna like promise you something that's not gonna happen. So 1 video a week I'm planning to upload on Tuesdays, and yeah, I'm confident that I can fulfill that. So yeah, this is a drugstore first impressions review slash tutorial kind of thing. I'm not even sure if I already said that. So if you want to see how I got this look and you want to explore some new drugstore products with me, then just keep on watching. Alright, so we're going to start out with eyes, and I'm going to start with 2 palettes that I have never tried before because they are by a brand that recently went cruelty-free. I picked up 2 palettes from Covergirl, and if you are unaware, they recently got their cruelty-free certification, which is amazing because drugstore cruelty-free products have been seriously lacking. So I'm so excited that I get to try more affordable products from a new brand. So the 2 palettes that I got are the TruNaked Peach Punch and the TruNaked Chocoholic palettes. I got these because they are supposed to smell good. They smell okay, honestly. It's nothing amazing. They don't smell like the Too Faced chocolate bar or anything, or the Sweet Peach palettes, but they're not bad. So I'm going to use the matte shades out of these palettes, and I'll probably go into both of them just because neither one really has like all the shades that I'm wanting to create the look that I'm going for. So I just zoomed you in just a little bit, and I think I'm going to start with the Chocoholic palette, and I'm going to start with this kind of cooler toned light brown. None of them have names, so I'm just gonna point to them. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on my Morphe E27. I need a mirror. Oh, hold on. Okay, so as I was saying, I just picked up some of that shade on a Morphe E27 brush, which is usually what I use to blend out transition shades, and I'm just gonna start doing just that. Oh, there's pigment. I tapped quite a bit off. Ooh. That's actually nice. Can you even tell on camera that there's anything there? There definitely is. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more with the same brush and blend it upwards. They're blending pretty nice. Who is that? She did not come to play. So then I'm gonna dip into the peach palette and go into this little cool tone matte shade in this one that's a little bit deeper. And I'm just gonna pick that up on a Sigma E25 blending brush. They're very soft shadows. Like, they have a lot of kickback. I'm not sure if you can see that. So they're very soft, so I would be careful. The kickback personally doesn't bug me, but bugs some people, so I thought I'd point it out. And I'm just gonna blend this a little bit lower. So far we're doing pretty good as far as fallout goes, and that applied very smoothly and pigmented as well. I'm actually really impressed so far. I'm just gonna blend this upwards. Also, I got both of these palettes for the price of 1. They were on sale, so if you want both of them, they definitely have sales. I guess my point is, like, you don't really have to pick one. It's definitely reasonable to have both of them, and that makes me really happy. Okay, so I'm really impressed by that shade as well. So then I'm going to go back into the chocolate palette and I'm going to take this super dark brown and I'm just going to use that on the same Sigma E25, but I'm just going to pick up a tiny, tiny bit. These shadows are so flippin' soft that I feel like they may not be travel friendly, because if you drop them, I swear they will shatter. Like, there's no way they won't. And then finally with the chocolate palette, again, I'm going to go into this light cream shade and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone, just so I can maximize how many shades I'm using. All right, so I'm done with the palettes. I'm not gonna use any of the shimmer shades just because I have something else for shimmer shades. It was more about the mattes. Honestly, swatching the shimmers, like, I can tell that they're good. So yeah, would definitely recommend this palette depending on how it wears, but it's definitely easy to apply. These are just some of the peach swatches with my finger, just one swipe. So as you can see, they're definitely pigmented and I can see them working well. So yeah, the only reason I'm not using them is because I have something else planned for the lid. And this product is actually what inspired like this whole drugstore first impressions, because I haven't seen these before. These are by Essence and they are the Melted Chrome Eyeshadow. I have two shades. This is the shade Zinc About You and this is the one that stood out to me out of the two that I purchased. They're just so unbelievably soft. This is it swatched and just look at that pigment. Look how beautiful. It's just so reflective and gorgeous. I just couldn't not use this. The other shade I have is Copper Me and I will use it eventually, but it just didn't stick out to me quite like the other shade did. They're both so pigmented and creamy, so I'm excited to see how these apply on the eyes. Okay, so I cut the crease a little bit, just added a bit of foundation as I normally do with most shimmer shades, and I'm just gonna apply it with a brush. This is what I like to do just because I find that it's more precise than using my finger. It's just a personal preference thing. And I'm just gonna apply that to the lid. Wow, I forgot my words there for a second. That is so pretty. I'm so excited about this shade. It's so affordable too. So I just zoomed you in a little more so you can actually see what the shade looks like. I haven't blended out the outer corner into the shade, so don't mind if it's not blended, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. I feel like even if you were going for like a super simple look, you could just swipe this on the lid with your finger and go, and it would look really beautiful. I'm just gonna complete the eye. I don't have an eyeliner or mascara to test out. I honestly just forgot to purchase one when I was at the drugstore. I totally could have bought something Covergirl because I haven't used that in forever. I have tons of products here to test. Eyeliner and mascara just isn't one of them. So I'm gonna do the other eye and I'm gonna apply some eyeliner and mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I applied a little bit of liner, a little bit of mascara. For liner, I don't really have any that I like from the drugstore, so I just used my Stylist gel eyeliner. Really good, affordable, not drugstore though. And for mascara, I use the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara. Not my favorite, just trying to use it up at this point, honestly. I like more of a wet formula. This one is very dry. You can see what it does to my lashes, and honestly, it's not much, so I definitely prefer something else. So for primer, I have this Pop Beauty Zero Shine Mattifying Primer. Never tried this before. I actually was sent it a little while ago, so I'm kind of late to the party on this one, but that's okay. This is what it looks like. Not what I was expecting, honestly. I was expecting more of like a silicone-y Smashbox photo finish kind of thing. Why am I not in focus? Okay, there we go. I think the true test of this primer is going to be throughout the day to see if it keeps shine at bay. But it doesn't feel like a Smashbox silicone-y one. It doesn't really feel like one of that Becca primer either. That's like, kind of feels like glue on your face. I'll be interested to see how it wears because again, as I said, I think that's gonna be the true test of this primer. And then for foundation, I got the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. They partnered with Alyssa Ashley like a long time ago to create a bunch of shades. They did a really great job on the shade range. I bought this for a review ages ago. I was going to do a dedicated video to this. Never got around to it because I'm actually the worst at doing YouTube. So I have actually a few breakouts. It's my time of the month, so I do have a bit to cover. So I feel like now is a good time to test out the real full coverage nature of this foundation. It did come out a little bit thick, which is fine. I'm just trying to describe the texture for you guys. It's not like a really liquidy foundation. So it's going on fairly smoothly. There's no like blotchiness or anything, which is great because I hate that in a foundation. That's like my ultimate pet peeve. It's blending out fairly nicely with a beauty blender. Shade is pretty good despite me thinking I didn't match myself properly. It's not terrible, so. And even if it wasn't my shade, they have so many that I would have no problem in going back and getting another one because it is affordable. I actually don't know the price off the top of my head, but I'll definitely look it up and kind of leave it in a text thing down here. I feel like this is the type of foundation to dry a little bit quickly, so that's why I'm working in small areas. I'm kind of scared to apply it all over my face and then blend it out. I would say this is actually like more of a medium to full coverage. It didn't really cover up like the 2 blemishes I have on my chin, but it definitely covers up like the scarring I have on my cheeks. So I would say medium to full. It is definitely buildable though, because now that I've done like a couple layers of it, it's covering my blemishes, so that's good. We like a foundation that's buildable. Okay, so I've finished applying the foundation. I don't have any powder or concealer or anything on, and it didn't accentuate any pores that I have, so that's good. I do have some pores, kind of this area. I do have a little bit of a dry patch on the tip of my nose because I was recently sick and I was blowing my nose a ton, and it did kind of grab at that area. Not sure if this would be a great foundation for dry skin just based on that. But again, I don't have dry skin, so it's kind of hard to judge. I am then going to apply some of the Makeup Revolution concealer. That's not a first impression. It's an okay concealer, not like the best coverage ever, but yeah, I'm just gonna go apply that and I will be right back. Okay, so I've applied that concealer and just kind of finished up my lower lash line. Again, that's not my favorite concealer, but it is the best drugstore one that I've found so far. So if you are on a budget, that is a good option, but I would much rather use like Tarte Shape Tape or Tarte Shape Tape. So then for setting powder, I actually got this in PR a while ago and never really got around to testing it out, so I thought now would be a good time. This is by Pop Beauty. It's the Setting 101 Setting Powder Palette. It comes with 3 shades. It comes with a translucent, not sure how translucent it's gonna be, but we'll see, banana and peach. I definitely can't use the peach because that's actually darker than my skin, so that's not an option for me, but I thought I would take the translucent one. Oh, that's powdery. Wow, I should have been more careful. It's just flown everywhere. So I'm gonna take a bit of the translucent powder. I'm gonna take it on a Morphe Y1 brush. Kind of has a weird smell. Like, it's not like really overly scented. It's just kind of like, I don't know, but you can tell it's fragranced. So it definitely mattifies. It does look translucent to me. I'm not sure if it would show up on deeper skin tones just because I am fairly fair, so the white tones don't typically change my foundation color, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna take a bit of the banana shade and then just kind of sweep it under the eyes just for a little more added coverage, just because I don't think the concealer is the most high coverage concealer ever. It didn't really accentuate any pores or anything, but again, with the dry patches, it did kind of cling to that a little bit. Yeah, maybe not for dry skin. I don't know. A lot of people with dry skin don't always use powders anyways, so it could be the foundation, it could be the powder, I'm not really sure which. Then for both bronzer and blush, I'm gonna use this PixiGlow cake. It's just called a cake. I don't know what that means. I guess because it's like ombre. This is in the shade GildedBare Glow. It also does come with a highlight shade. I'm not going to use a highlight shade because I have a different one to try. And honestly, if you're going to go for like a Pixie highlight, I'd probably go for like the little duos anyways over this. It doesn't look that intense if that's what you're looking for. It definitely is something that's more subtle. Some people may like that, some people may not. So I'm gonna use like the bronzy tone. It is fairly shimmery for me personally, but if you have dry skin and you like an intense glow in your bronzer and blushes, this may be a good option for you. Since I'm oily, it's not what I typically go for. However, we are going to try it because we try new things in 2019, okay? I'm gonna use this on my Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush. I don't use it for foundation. So I just picked up some of the bronzy color. Oh, that was pigmented. Oh, crap. Oh, but it blends out nicely, so that's good. It blends out fairly easily, and I don't like that. It's way too shimmery. It's definitely adding that glow, though, if that's what you want. Ooh, girl, you're gonna be glowing with this. It's also very pink. Not sure how I feel about the tone of it, if I'm being completely honest. It's not terrible. Like, I wouldn't, like, not recommend this product. It's just, I wouldn't recommend this product if you don't like shimmer. Does that make sense? And then I'm just gonna take like the blush side and I'm going to apply it to the cheeks a little bit. That's not doing anything. That's just adding shimmer. Where's the pink color? Like, it's definitely added some shimmer, but I don't see a whole lot of color. I'm just wondering if it's because of the fact that it's so close to my skin tone, you're not gonna be able to see it. I mean, it's pretty, she's cute, she's just not for me. I will probably give this to my best friend. I know she really wanted one of these, so yeah, I'll probably pass this along to her just because it's not for me personally, but it is a really pretty product if you do like a glow. Okay, and now for highlight. I saw this in the drugstore the other day and I really like their other version, so I figured I would pick it up and test it out. This is the Essence Pure Nude Spacelighter. I really like just the regular Pure Nude highlighter, so I figured if it's white, and I'm so fair because that's the problem I have with the regular Pure Nude highlighters, it's just a tad too dark for me, especially in the wintertime, so I figured this would be so pretty. So that's it swatched. Honestly, you can't really see it. That's kind of concerning, but we're not going to judge until we apply her to the face. I'm going to apply it with my Morphe E49. It's the only brush that is clean right now that I would actually use for highlight. Normally I would use like the Real Techniques setting brush, but... Okay, so honestly, not a lot of product picked up on the brush. You can't really see it. Oh, but it does apply. Oh God, that's pink. Oh no, honey. Oh. Do you see how pink that is? I don't know if that's gonna pick up on camera, but that is a pink highlight. Oh. Okay, so yeah, she's pink. If you want a pink highlight, this might be for you, but I don't really like that look. It's not for me. I thought it was gonna be more of like a Becca Pearl situation that's just like a pure white highlighter, or a Jeffree Star. He has one that's just pure white as well. I forget what it's called. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember. So that's what I was under the impression that it was going to be more like. I didn't think it was going to be quite so pink. And last but not least, I got these Hard Candy Glitterazzi Press and Play Glitter Transforming Lip Color. So they go on matte and then you push their lips together and the glitter is going to shine through. So I'm using the shade Dazzle. It's one of the only nude shades that I got. So this might be your only option if you're looking for something neutral. And it's a neutral, but it has some gold glitter in it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in the tube. Oh no, honey, this is not a good application job on my part. That's not the product's fault, but oh God. Okay, so color is pretty. It's a little bit darker than I was expecting. I'm gonna wait for this to dry. I'm also gonna go clean it up a bit and then we can press our lips together and see if it works. All right, so it's dried down a little bit, so I thought maybe I could... Ooh, it definitely works. Who is she? They do feel a little bit drying, but it does what it says, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so I just want to do like a quick roundup of the products and if I'd recommend them or not. First up, we used the Covergirl palettes. These are a definite yes. I would say pick these up. They're very pretty if you like the colors. Next up was the Essence Metal Chrome eyeshadows. These are a definite yes so far. Super beautiful, pigmented, soft. After that was the Zero Shine primer from Pop. My foundation applied really nicely on top of it. Next, the Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. Not as full coverage as I was hoping, but that's okay. It's definitely buildable. It applied nicely, didn't really sink into my pores. We'll see how it wears, but as of now, this is a go. The setting palette, I would say, yeah, yeah, go ahead and try it if it's something that you're looking for and you have oily skin and you want to set it. It kind of clung to the dry patches on my nose, so if you have dry skin, you have a lot of dry patches, you may want to stay away from this, but I personally like it so far. The PixiGlow, if you're looking for a glow, super duper nice. If you're not and you're not into shimmer, I would stay away. Essence Pure Nude Highlight, definite miss. I don't like this unless I'm looking for a pink highlight, which honestly I'm not sure when I will be. Yes, it's affordable, but I would go for the original Pure Nude highlighter, or I would go for the Wet n Wild highlighter, and I'm not sure where it went. Oh, there it is. I would go for the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders. These are just as affordable and are really, really pretty. This, definite pass. The lipstick already feels a little bit drying, if I'm being honest, but I wouldn't wear a lip like this for comfort purposes. Did what it said it was gonna do. It flipped the glitter, so that's cool. I like it so far. They have really funky colors. The packaging's cute. It's affordable. I would give it a go if you're interested. And that's all for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of videos you want to see. I'm aiming, as I said earlier, to post once a week. I can do that, hopefully. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. I feel like a real beauty guru when I say that. And I will see you in my next video next Tuesday. Bye!